Yeah, it's fine. What we thought was a good deal is in $100 and huh? Take her. Okay. How's GOG? Alright, I am on the line.
Looks like we're back to normal. What's this? This isn't iRacing. No, it's not. Let's try it out. And we'll throw a few extra things on. Oh, even have warm tires. Because we're worth it. Oh! Oh, you're fine. Fair enough. Sehr genug. Okay. Hopefully everything's just a little bit more stable now. Huh, how about that purple? Hello, Vet. Guess I could call it Yvette. I didn't think of that. I click tire warmers on. All the grip yet. I like what they've done with the gravel traps. At least this is Lusail track, but similar to what they've done with Red Bull Ring Formula One, they've got just a gravel trench the other side of the curbing where you're not supposed to go. And that way, if you go there, you will get severely slowed down and potentially ruin a set of tires. Just be fourth's the way to go through here. It's coming up well. Maybe not so much, at least not yet. Alexis?
Lap 170.99.
Yikes. That slide doesn't actually feel bad. It's now this is a simplified version of the track, but it still looks like it's going to be fun. Good visibility out of the Porsche. Has some different sounds to it than the iRacing version. Oh, hello. I haven't really driven it a lot since they've done the GT3 tire update and then the further update. I love the feel of it before. It's got that squishy wiggle that you want out of tires. You can slide them and catch it. It'll not do any favors to your lap time, but it won't kill the tire completely. Oh, that might. That was a pretty nasty spin. But in general, you can abuse the tires like you could a real race car and then still manage to get a lap the next lap. Glad to see I'm not the only one. Alright. I'm running out of talent on that corner. I'm gonna just start a race and follow someone. But do we want to drive the Porsche or do we want to drive something else?
That time was a 127.72.
So there are two cars available that are not in iRacing. Namely being the Lexus, oops, and the Aston Martin. Now the Aston Martin is my favorite, I gotta admit it. It does sound baller. Oh, nice, 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 nice. Okay. And the other thing is that they're getting the Valkyrie before iRacing is. Alright, so let's do a quick race. And we'll take the Aston. Do the same track. It's a cute little track. And we don't have that in iRacing, so that's another reason for doing it. What else don't we have? Bahrain. So basically Qatar, Bahrain. Is that it? I think that's it. Yeah, I just added Lusail. we'll work up to the big course. Yeah, they all look very similar. If you buy the subscription, which allows additional races, you can also update deliveries. They've just rolled that out, but particularly care for that at the moment. We can still race online, we can still get our driver rating, safety rating, and we're spending most of our time on iRacing, so that's fine for now. So yeah, McLaren looks, actually McLaren does sound a lot better here than it does in iRacing, and of the iRacing sound, but that's not, that is well known. The Lexus is new. You know, if you want to go racing a Camry. So we don't have the Lexus, and we don't have the Aston. I like the green one. Alright, we'll take that out. It just sounds really, really good. They have an option of tire warmers, which they haven't implemented in iRacing. I don't know if they will. But I like that you have the option. We'll just do a 20-minute race. 20-minute qualifying, 20-minute practice. Now it has hosted racing, which is good. We could use it for leagues. But it was not stable for me on this new computer. It was crashing all the time. So we're just doing a little bit of testing and see what we got. And then there's a couple of things I want to test. There's 2026 F1 car in content management. Sorry, Assetto Corsa. Using Content Manager to launch it. And see how F1 25 is doing. Mainly want to see if there's like we're a couple of days early. There's some additional F1 movie content coming out for it. And we may not go see it at the movies, may wait for it to come out on the streaming platforms, but it's looking pretty good so far. Alright, so we can zoom all the way in. Can we go up? Put it all there? Did it all on that seat, okay. There's a fair amount of... Did it cycle back? It did. Nice. Yeah, it's quite a few seat options. And this is without messing with the FOV, so if you want to see the rear view mirror there, or that mirror, you gotta come back quite a ways. That's normally where I would put it, I guess, maybe. I kind of want to mess with the FOV now too. Let's put it on a shtick. Cool. All right, let's try that. But this kind of does a similar thing in a different way. Big running. So if it, well, that's different to what we do in. Okay, a little far. It's vastly different now. iRacing does it. So from there we can also move the seat, right? We want to get the FOV so it looks right. Out there. Try that. To see if the company that makes the Alpine also makes the Acura, because they look very similar. I believe for free we're getting the Valkyrie and the AMG Mercedes GT3 car, which should be really good. Well, I like the car and I'm hoping to like the Valkyrie. How's that look? Can't see the mirror on the stream. And the thing is right behind me. I can turn that off though. Remember what button I put it on. Yeah, I definitely feel still a lot more movement compared to iRacing in the tires and the squish, but it's coming. I know iRacing's a lot better than it was. Gives me hope.
That time was a 1:18.40.
What's good?
Hey mate! Did a BIOS update and seeing if some of the stuff that was crashing all the time on me is better now. This is Le Mans U. We get to drive the Aston Martin that we don't have in iRacing yet. I think we might be getting it next season. No Valkyrie yet, but that's coming too. I think if it's stable like this, I should be able to crank the graphics. Oh, too much. And clutches aren't working. But this thing sounds awesome. Graphics are a little funky at the moment, but I've been messing with FOVs and I think I've got the graphics turned down some when I was trying to find out what the crashes were from.
Lap 1:28.81.
Oh! You're a teammate. What are you cutting my nose off for? And we got a GTP coming through. This thing is fun. And the multiplayer is pretty good too. When it's, you know, not crashing all the time. I think I really played it on this computer because of the crashes. Oh, a little outside there. I also have a, it's for Assetto Corsa, but I bought the 2026 model car just to play with it, see what it's like before the real ones come out. And it came with 2 versions. There's a... Oh, thank you, Mr. Ferrari. Oh, the Lambo. I forgot about the Lambo. They just added that one. I need a different key. I'm looking for my escape key from iRacing, and that doesn't work. I want to go to there. I want to change camera. And sounds pretty good. I did a couple of time trials and it just really wasn't giving me a lot of safety rating back. I did 2 time trials and got 0.12 back. And that was 60 odd laps at Milwaukee Mile in an Indy car, which I was expecting a bit more out of. And then I just did the NASCAR A to get used to Echo Park. Okay, so I wanted to do the NIS. Which I kind of want to do the NIS, but I just have to organize my schedule so that I can jump on. Big bully. All right. So don't you think that the Alpine looks like the Acura? Doesn't have the beam across, but the nose still looks the same. Okay. Let us get out of here. Get out, get out. Oh, I can do inputs. Oh yeah. Standing. Yep. Timing. Okay. Okay, cool. Main menu. Anything you want to see in LMU while we're here? Oh, we can do teams. This could be good. This could be good. Oh, yeah. Cool. Haven't really messed with this stuff yet. As I mentioned, it was crashing all the time, so why bother? Alright, graphics. But I might have optimized this through NVIDIA trying to get it working too. That's not bad. Let's crank it just for giggles. Okay, we'll try that. I'm not going to change anything else right now. Just going to do a quick test exactly where we were, exactly what we had. And then I'm going to go back and I'm going to peg it and see what it gets to. Let us take a... We'll do the same track with the same cars, but we'll take a different car just for giggles. Let's try the Lambo. Tire warmers, sure. Everything else is as we left it, which is nice. That used to have to reset that every time, which was a major pain in the ass. But this game can look absolutely stunning, considering it's based on R Factor 2, which is long in the tooth. I'm looking forward to the new graphic engine on iRacing. That'll be good. Looking forward to that. But, you know, Assetto Corsa can look really good. I haven't got that tweaked. I'm hoping that my system's a lot more stable and we'll be able to have some fun. Alright, same track. Got a heck of a lot to see out the front of the Lambo, is it? Hello, McLaren. Of course, I kind of want to just put it back to defaults and see what I've messed up, but that's all good. So we've upped the MSAA, we've upped the post effects. We're going to maximize it. We went from low to medium. That was a bit slippery. And the front. I always find that the Lambo doesn't accelerate as fast as I would expect it to. So for the next test, I'll turn up the graphics. And we'll go to a track that we know. That asshole cut me off. Alright. How do we like that? How do we like them apples? There are apples? An Aston?
Lap 142.13.
So I'm noticing that the mirror is a little blurry. I'm just wondering if it's because I zoomed in the FOV. Just, you know, just messing with that. Oh! Toyotas look pretty good. Speaking of cars, we don't have an iRacing, we don't have the Toyotas, we don't have... There's a couple of like 2023 WEC cars that aren't in IMSA that we don't have in iRacing, like the Glickenhaus and the LMP2 that is in this game isn't the same brand. We still have the Dallara and this is from the Orica. You know, there's a few differences.
Lap
But
117.49.
I think having competition's good. For all the crap that Morad gets, he did do a really good video showing the differences between LMU and iRacing from a GT3 perspective, but they were both done on the old tire model. I'd like to see him revisit that on the new tire model. Holy crap, I'm getting swamped. Yeah, the tires were up to pressure. They were up to temp, but they weren't up to pressure. It's oh. It was. Oh shit. It was feeling pretty good. Have a look. What happened? We died. A little blurriness to some of it, but that's like F-focus, camera focus stuff, so yeah, it's interesting. So this last patch they added the liveries, but as I mentioned, that's when they're trialing it. Trialing it with the Pro subscribers. Now I bought the season pack, so I've got all the DLCs, but I didn't. I got the season pack before there was a subscription. You know, it certainly sounds like we're more in the middle of a racetrack. Okay. So far, so good. Let us crank it a little bit. Oh, we did take it to high. Oh, motion blur. Yeah, well, I kind of want to turn motion blur off. I don't like it, but we'll leave it on trackside. But then we'll might turn it off for the next time. All right. So high is about where I was running. Let's try Ultra. And we will go to Monza. Really like Bahrain too, but we'll go to Monza. And we're going to take the Lamborghini hypercar that's also not in iRacing. Oh, tire warmers. Real or off? Okay, real's fine. And we're just getting a general vibe feel. We're not doing anything too stupid. And we'll go play with, we can take the new car to Red Bull Ring, and then we can take F125 to Red Bull Ring and have a look. I also have the, I think it's VRC, VRS. The VRS put out, VRC, Virtual Racing Cars, put out a 2024 Formula One car that I bought last year. And then a different modders mob, RSS, put out a 2026 What If. And it's kind of cool because they did two versions of it. They have the spec as it should be coming out, as it was sort of mid last year. So I think they've changed the tires and some of the power distribution since then. But they also did a V10 version. Now what's cool about the V10 version, you get rid of all the hybrid stuff, but it still has the X-Wing thing. So what's cool about it is when you activate DRS with the button, the front wing and the rear wing drop to make it go faster. And then you hit the brakes or you hit the button again and both ends come up. So the balance is better and it should be a lot of fun. I've had a few quick drives with it, but it's yeah, it's interesting. I'm looking forward to next year. Hey Nashers, how you doing, bud? I upgraded my BIOS and trying to see if a few of the issues I've been having with some games crashing are now resolved. I was iRacing had been better.
In the 6 hours.
Hell yeah, brother! That's awesome. What'd you end up driving?
Porsche GTP for me and my team.
Nice. Good effort. Good effort. I didn't end up doing the 6 hour this year. I'll do more. I had
We were buzzing with it.
Hell yeah. That's awesome. Oh man, I'm so excited for you. That's cool. Looks alright. Can see the mirror. Yeah, that's I got the P3 last weekend in the 2 hour 40. So I can only imagine how you felt after the 6. Listen to that. Okay, so this is
We just did 2 hour stint between us. 3.
yeah. Perfect. Yeah, it's a good amount of time.
I did the final one, so I got to cross the line.
Oh man, I'm so excited for you. That's excellent stuff. Pardon me. Well, fingers crossed, this seems to be a lot more stable than it was. It's currently maxed. This is as much as I can crank up on my Ultimate. Did anyone on the team record it? Are you going to be able to put out a highlight reel or something? You get people coming in going, why does Monza look so good? Because it's not iRacing. And iRacing doesn't have this Lamborghini.
Loving the chaos? Hit that follow button and never miss our wild adventures. More epic shenanigans await your return.
But it's not silky smooth, it is pretty close. It's definitely drivable. You gotta think I've got a bunch of AI on, so it's tougher on the system than running online. You can always make a video from the replay if you kept the replay. I've done that before. I did it was my first sports car win in the Ferrari Challenge, and I didn't record it and I wasn't streaming. This is really direct. Like the front end on this thing, there's no sliding in that front at all. Beautiful. And I keep blowing the braking marker. Alright. How does this look? Is it pretty? Are you gonna have trouble sleeping tonight after that race?
Just remembered. Also did 2 prototype challenge with a P3 and P2.
Excellent, excellent.
I would be racing now, but I am too tired.
Yeah, I understand, man. I understand. No, I'm excited for you. That's awesome. Yeah.
It has passed 10 p.m. already.
Yes, it is. Yep. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think of this game? I think it looks good. I think it sounds good. Seems to be running okay now. Bit like chrome, silver on the back of the Lambo. Yeah.
Sounds great. Graphics great. Personal driving, shite.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I was surprised. There's like turn in. It's like, yep, I'm right there. It's like really immediate on that front axle, which I've been driving the Corvette and it gives me conniptions, and I've been driving the Ferrari and the Ferrari does the same. Acura GTP is much more direct, and that was more direct than the Acura. Different game, obviously, but... Okay. Final test. Is to... Basically, it's the same... so the hardest thing you can do to the game, graphics-wise, is do a full grid at night in the rain at Le Mans. So we're going to do that. And we're going to take the Toyota. Continue the vein of things that are not available in iRacing. Kobayashi. Alright, now we want to make it rain. Okay, we'll try this. You can mess around with the weather a lot more. So this should be like every 4 minutes with a 20-minute race, and so it's 20-minute practice. This should be every 4 minutes because there's 5 of them. I guess we have to go. We shall try it. I'm not worried about qualifying and race because I wasn't planning on doing the qualifying and the race anyway. But I do want to see how the weather changes.
Got Prime? Score a free subscription to our stream. Click subscribe and join our exclusive mob for emotes, badges, and all the VIP perks without spending an extra penny.
It's true. Someone's cooked bacon. I can smell bacon. Alright, so we have fully cranked graphics. We, I think, pretty much. I could probably turn off FXAA. And then the rest of the graphics is on Ultra. We've turned up the rain. We didn't add LMP2s. There you go. We could have added LMP2s. We didn't do that.
The party continues off-stream. Slide into our Discord mob and join the mayhem. Link, connect with fellow fans, get exclusive updates, and become part of our growing community.
All right, we're in the toy motor. Hey, look, it's raining. Cool. Thank you, sir. I guess I got auto wipers on. I might have a frame rate counter, but I don't know where it lives. Alpine. So this is drizzle, and then we're going to get rain, and then we're going to get heavy rain, and then we're going to get light rain, and then clouds. Kind of like the mirrors on these things. Yep. It's wet. Looks pretty good. Not a huge fan of the sound of the Toyota, but Ferrari. Yeah, knew that was happening. All right, let's have a look at it. Not my favorite car. Looked a bit funky. Sounds better from the outside than the inside. I think we can do a little bit more with this. We shall revisit LMU. So before we dash, I'll show you what the multiplayer looks like. So they have a subscription model, but there's a free. If you buy the game, you have the light version of the subscription model. Pardon me, which doesn't cost you anything. And so when you look at the races, you can see it breaks it down. It has a driver rating and a safety rating, kind of like iRating and safety rating. Which you can see the breakdown of the races and get the results, and it kind of has an expectation for you. I didn't particularly do very well in this one. I got 8th. Okay. All right, and then it sort of has this thing where it sort of based on your driver rank and safety rank expects you to do this, and then it tells you what you did. And qualifying counts more here, so if you get a good quali and do some racing and do well, then actually that was a really good raise. 17% safety rating. And then driver rating. Things that raise and lower it. And it's a little bit nicer the way it does off tracks. It sort of runs an evaluation, and then if you're depending on the severity, it'll give you like X number of, you know, from a quarter of a point up. And then if you break, if there's a, say 3 points for the race and it's a quarter point for a minor infraction and you end up over 3, then I think you get a time penalty. Similar to real life. You're not given slowdowns and other issues like that. Alright, I would say that was pretty good. Oh, the other thing was, like, say for the race, you can join a practice without having to join the race, and then you can just register for the race, same as by racing. But you can, yeah. The paid subscription gives you additional practice sessions that you can't get through here, but you could always race against AI. But you know, same sort of thing. You can see how many people are on. When you could join a practice, you pick your car as per usual, but then you get to choose which session you want to jump in. Unless there's only one, in which case it's just going to throw me into this session. On the bright side, I like Interlagos, so this is a good version of Interlagos. I guess one of the downsides of iRacing is that they're very big, so it takes them a while to get back around to tracks. We have some tracks that are a little long in the tooth. But yeah, as far as online racing, I race iRacing predominantly 90% of the time, probably 99% of the time, if I was honest. I was doing some LMU on the old computer before I got the new one, but that was because of the crashing. And I might be able to do more of that now, which would be good. But still not going to take over too much time-wise. And then lastly is I do some F125. But not really, like, seriously, it's more just in their game system thingy where you can do tasks and build up your own car. That's kind of fun. Although I am wanting to do the I don't do the team. I went the wrong way. It's like, that doesn't go like that. And I was online too. Yep. How to get DQ'd. So anyway, that's what the Interlagos looks like. Oh, it's funny. Alright, so there you go, LMU. Janie's been playing it lately too. All right. Really cool. Now let's look at the Assetto Corsa, which was also crashing a lot, and I'm kind of still expecting it to crash. But we're going to go to the Red Bull Ring for a race weekend, track day. We gotta practice, Okay. Basically just trying to set up practice with other cars. And we are in the hybrid. Go into the V12. V12, not V10. And see if this works. Yeah, since F1's at Red Bull Ring this weekend. Oh, I should have put both cars in. That's a good looking car. So that front wing drops when the rear wing opens. And I think I have a view where I can show that. I don't have any volume set up, so it's probably going to be really loud. Alright, but on the dash, the car tells you what mode it's in. We got Z mode. Which to me sounds backwards. X mode should be when the wings are up. But anyway. Ouch. All right. see the wing? AI does not like that corner. Can't see it from that angle. Loud and obnoxious, isn't it? Oh, why it's not showing? At least you can hear it. Hang on. Hang on. Why is that not showing? Eh. No. No. There we go. How's that? I was explaining it and you couldn't see a damn thing. Not that you hear it, but when you are back, you'll be able to understand what I'm talking about. Alright. Go to a new track. Okay. Let's try Atlanta? Do you want to try an oval? I don't want to try an oval. Definitely. I should have added the other car. It's alright. Let's see if it works here. In conjunction? How old is this Daytona? It's in flat. Where'd they get this version from? it. Now, it needs tweaking, but and the volume fixed. Interesting. Well, that definitely seems more stable here too, which is great. Very loud, man. Very loud. Close. All right. Cool. Settings. Audio. Levels. That's at 70%. Drop that master down to 50. Dang. Okay. That's pretty cool. All right, should we try one more? I don't think we have any tracks that are, particularly good. Going to Silverstone next, Spa. What's wrong with Atlanta? France Hash, Barcelona Drag, Fiorano. Alright, so this is the same thing, but this is, the other thing I wanted to try out was the Ferrari test track at Fiorano. And I haven't, I bought the car, but I haven't bought the tracks, and this is just an interesting track anyway, but I mainly wanted to mess with the aero. Fortunately, we don't have an angle that's showing the front, but when you do it to the rear, there's one on the front that does it too. We'll go to the Halo. I don't particularly like driving in the Halo, but for learning a track it's useful. I want to see where... There are only 2 tracks with a crossover. That are certified to run F1 cars. This is one. Can you name the other one? This one's alright. It's not, not a bad track. It's more for hot lapping than racing. Imagine how many thousands of laps Michael Schumacher has around this track. So this car is a what if the 2026 regulations had made it a V12? The short answer is it'd be bloody amazing. Alright, gotta learn this track better. But anyway. Alright. Last thing I wanted to cover was F125. And we're not doing a lot there. I like to do that in VR so you can get the wider view. But let's see if that works. So far, we're significantly more stable than we were. So that's got to be good, right? I'll be right back.
So lap it up, Lewis. This is what it's about. So great stuff, mate. We're going to see you up there. Get in there, Lewis. What a job, mate. What a race. Amazing.
All right, so far so good. So at some point I want to do the career as a team, and I've been messing with it. We'll probably do Apex. I haven't seen the movie yet, but I want to see the movie. I may change my mind. I may not want anything to do with Apex after I've watched the movie. But it looks like there's a fair bit of F1 Manager that's been baked into this, as opposed to the last one, which is good because I like that. All right, have we got our stuff added to the movie yet? We haven't. Like the next couple days, June 30th, we get some unlocks. Can't even mouse over them. We've done this. It's a lap of Silverstone. But it's kind of cool. I wasn't going to get F125, but the F175 and combined with the movie sort of got me. I got some stuff, but I don't really care. So I'd pretty much just come in. I play this solo more than I stream it, but if you guys want to see it, let me know. I don't do a lot of ranked multiplayer. I'll do a little bit. Mainly what I do is I come in and I do the goals. And so if the goal says ranked, then I'll do ranked. Pretty much. So you do the goals to build the car up. That's me. To me. And I often like to come and do time trials. And I usually drive Ferrari. The reason I drive Ferrari, because if I pick our car, which is currently got an Apex livery on it, or something related to the movie at least, it sets everything to equal performance. But number should be 42, not 44. That's Lewis's number. But for the most part, with F124, I'd come in the week of the race and I would run time trials on that track, mostly for fun and to be aware of what the driver's perspective is. Oh no, we're crashing. We crashed. Dang, we were doing so well. Alright, I got a feeling. Tonight's gonna be a good night. We're gonna close Sim Labs and we're gonna close Race Labs and Sim Hub. Then we're gonna try and fire up Sim Hub. And see if that makes it happier. They did have a warning saying that it was conflicting with RaceLab. But it's a UDP port, it shouldn't really matter.
EA Sports.
It's in the game. Represent sections I have to cut out of my video because that's copyright. Even though you can turn the rest of the audio off, the F1 theme is copyrighted.
I'm so proud of everybody. So grateful I could be a part of it.
And in other news, I got new fans for my laptop. My laptop is ancient. I think this is the second set of fans I've replaced in it, so it's gone through 3 fans. Doesn't even have a graphics card in it. Not a third-party one, it's got a Intel. But I like it. It's good for low intensity stuff, or I stream to it from like Steam. Fans. It's pretty easy. It's just a screws and plug. That's all. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. At all. At all. At all. At all. All right. So we crashed. We're gonna try again. Just do exactly the same thing. See if it runs better for us. BustaWrench. Willkommen auf Spielberg. Alright. Hopefully it was just like a clash with RaceLab being up and it's going to be happier. I'll start with the hoop and then probably move to the normal view. So something I've been enjoying in F125 and in Forza actually is the rivals. They call it rivals in Forza. Here you can just do time trials and it's essentially the same thing. I do find it amazing to do a quick lap and then it's like, you are 200,000th. Cross-platform, man. I still have DRS on. Give me grip. And then just to go full circle, once we're done here, we'll go back into iRacing and I'll run a couple of the iRacing Formula cars around their version of this track. Our opposition's in a Ferrari. Legends. Going too deep into there. Cooking. Wheels a little active. I'm just not getting back on the gas. I'm worried about spinning up the wheels. I still think the arc is the better, but I gotta get the line better. I left the track. What the gravel's for? Walking that inside right. Should have more. Oh, grip. Inside right's locking again. Yeah, that's why I was not getting on the gas so fast. Yeah, I'm overall really happy. So the issues that I was having three months ago with the shifting has been fixed. The issues with the braking I've fixed. The issues hopefully with the crashing have now fixed. And the seating position. Got a really cool little setup here now. Oh, I just can't get it into that turn 10. I just left the track. Pardon me. Not most awe-inspiring engines, are they? Meh. 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 Meow, meow. But it's very, very pretty. Okay. I won't let us out. Minute 2. But that's with assists. Minute 3 in an Alpine with a custom setup. And we're not using a setup. So we are 86,169th with a 108.5. They run in the qualifying. They ran like a 104, was it? So the fastest Ferrari is a 103.4. I'm sure we can get a lot faster. That we were scrappy as all get out. But that's cool. That's kind of like, well, you're up against the Xbox and the PlayStation, and you know there's a lot of fans of Formula One who will basically do this. Hey, we're at Austria this week. Let's go run some laps at Austria. We racing other people? No. Gonna go run time trials. See where we stack up in the world. We're only 86,000th. So that could be something we could work on. And I don't know if there's a different list for every car the same versus having the different strengths and weaknesses of the car, because that could be cool too. Hey, I got into the top 1,000 or 10,000 or whatever in the world in a Haas. That could be fun. All right. Got one more to test. And then we'll go test Red Bull Ring in iRacing. So yeah, system seems to be running a lot better. If I think is right, it was like 6 or 8 major revisions of BIOS seem to be. Seemed to be a bit weird anyway. Alright, so I just want to check. The other game that we're having issues with is another EA Sports game. EA Sports. If it's in the game. It's in the game. WRC. Requires a wheel change.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
It's in the game.
Press the Enter key to start.
You press the Enter key. Oh, wait. You can't. Hello. Ooh. All right. Oh yeah, that's what I want. Duh. Like, why is that all wrong? There we go. How's that look? Looks all right. Overlay's working. Cool. Gonna do a quick burn. You mate, give a quick bit of a fang. Cars are weird. I think I've got things sorted.
Well, you've got all the skills at your disposal now to become a champion rally driver. You just have one final lesson to put it all into practice on
Oh, wait. Wait!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I know. Weird thing about WRC is after I start the game, I have to restart my wheel. I don't understand why.
Go. 90. 3 right, opens, into crest, 40. 1 left, past junction, 180. Lane 2 left, tightens, into 6 right, long, 70. 6 right short, 80. Slowing, long crest. And 3 right, 80. Slight right to the crest, 40.
I completely zoned out thinking about a video to edit.
Swap crest, and 3 left, half long, and slight left, into crest. And 3 right, don't cut, 60. Left of a crest, 60. 5 left, past junction, 40, caution, right of the crest, and 4 right, tightens 2, half long,
Objective
crest.
failed.
and 4 left of the crest,
No, my
60,
objective was to drive.
2 left short, 190, finish to stop.
The lights. That's the view. One that says view, I map to view. Who'd have thought?
That's a fail.
Yes. I got my gear shift set to sequential, but then I'm using it as a handbrake because I've got the paddles for this. Seems to work alright. Again, this is a game I haven't been able to put a lot of time into because of crashes and issues, and I do spend more of my time on iRacing, which is fine. What have we done? What have we got with the graphics? Let's check the graphics. Hi. Anything higher than high? There is. Ultra low. Low. High. Ultra. Alright. We will take a spin in Ultra just to have a look, and then I'll probably turn motion blur off. Because I don't like motion blur. I'll do asphalt. Maybe the same track. I don't know if it changes the track or puts you in a different track. I don't know. I just don't have a lot of time in this game. Early days sim racing, I used to did a lot of rally
You've got all
early
the
on.
skills at your disposal now to become a champion rally driver. You just have
So
one.
I do like rally driving. Remember back in the day playing
5,
keyboard
4,
hot
3,
seat with a buddy.
2, 1, go. Slight right, 40. Hairpin left, tightens, 30. Turn, hairpin right, 50. Left of the crest.
Quite make it all the way around.
To 4 right, cut, into crest, 40.
So interestingly, I'm not
6 right,
feeling a
half
lot
long.
of wheel.
Into 6 left, tightens 5, long, of a crest, 70.
The secret to rallying is pretty much the secret to a
6
lot of
right,
racing.
don't cut, slowing, 50, crest,
It's
and
not
late,
about
1
how
left, half
fast
long,
you
don't
can
cut,
go.
slow left, half long,
It's about how fast you should go.
and slight right of the crest, half long, 50, slowing, 6 left, into hairpin right, 100,
Oh, handbrake works.
slight left, 100, right of the crest, to slight left, 120,
The graphics look okay. It seems to be running
crest, to slight
okay.
left, don't cut, into crest, slowing, 50, 2 right, all inside, 30, 3 left short, 80,
Oh, yeah. The wheel's a bit did.
crest, and slight right, into 4 left short, into crest,
So
over
that's
finish, to stop.
not sure why I've got no. What? Oh, because I'm not at the finish yet.
That's a fail.
It is a fail. Alright. So we've cranked the graphics. We've let's What's this one? Regulation rally. I'll try this one. We'll do gravel again, just because it's a little bit slidey. Like the slidey.
The fastest point from the start of the stage to the end would be a dead straight line. However, rally stages are made up of many corners, and by identifying the correct racing line through each one, you can take the shortest path possible, which helps maintain your momentum. The ideal racing line starts wide on corner entry, then swings in, clipping the inside apex, before
right,
letting the car drift. Let's have a go at nailing the racing line for this corner. Accelerate towards a turn, keep within the blue cones. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. You completed that like a pro.
Show me my proness. Aw, I don't get a replay. I want a replay of my proness. But alright. Alright, very cool. I think we could looks like we can do stuff now. I could do a rally stream, I can do a Formula 1 stream. I can do anything. And that was at max graphics. Alright. Now we were going to go back to iRacing. And take a couple of the Formula cars around the Red Bull Ring. Yeah, first feedback was a bit funky on that. It did it's remarkably good. Like F125, force feedback's good. LMU force feedback's good. WRC it's good. iRacing it's good. It's good. Another thing we didn't show off was Forza, but Forza's been running okay. And I use Forza for drifting. Although you can use AC for that as well. I just was having issues running AC. All right. Is it actually there? I think it is actually there, but we want people to drive against. Gonna have to do it AI. All right, and that's set to adaptive AI low. Okay, let's try that. Kind of curious to see more about that. Have to order myself some more Blowhole Blast. I think this is it. I don't even know if it's enough for this bottle, but we'll give it a go. Yep, that's it for the Blowhole Blast. Alright, so I'm not great at this car. I have aspirations to be competent, but this is for fun. Alright, what did we do in F125? We did a 1 minute... Was it 8? I want to say it was an 8. I remember doing a 111 there, but if we did a 108, that's better. Alright, so... different car, different weather conditions, different everything. This is the 2021... No, wait. 2022 car. This is the car, the first car of the current regulations, and they're driving currently the last car of the regulations. So they're really nothing alike other than they fit the same regulations. But even those have been updated. Balanced. Oh, we're on the fixed setup, so we can't even mess with stuff. Which I guess is fair. We weren't messing with stuff in the Ferrari. Locking the front wheel like I was in the Ferrari. This is ostensibly a Mercedes. So with the RSS cars, they flip going through turn 3. I think it's hilarious.
Right side. You're clear.
If we want to go to how wide I'd have to go to get mirrors, about 105. even have to eat the tires. Maybe I do.
On your right. Clear.
Pardon me. Our right front's locking up through 4 and 10.
That last lap was good.
You always sound so surprised. Anyway. So we're about the same speed. Maybe knock some of that purple down.
I'll catch you next stream, bud.
Hey, Nashers, no worries, mate. Congrats again on the podium, that's awesome. Thought you would have been asleep ages ago, but I can understand you wanting to be up for a bit, celebrating. Have a good one.
Thanks, man. Have a good rest of the day.
You too. All right. We've had some solid testing. I'm being pretty stoked. Stuff seems to be working. What are we going to go do? Let's see someone to race against. Ironically, the F1 Fix Series. That was probably us that was registering as it, but we're not registered for the race, so that's not it. Not going to do Brands Hatch. You can fight me. Pocono I thought would have been fun. Practice the Radical. I don't know if we want to race it yet, but I was enjoying driving it. You can make the wheels a little darker. Like I want purple, but I don't want purple. I want it to be black with, is that purple? Is that the Radical? Should be near the top because we tweaked it recently. Yeah. A little, oh, the wheels aren't here. The wheels are in the iRacing. Duh. Silly boy. Which one's that? $15. $20. Yeah, I like that.
Right side, clear.
We both spun.
That's a great lap there, bud. Keep it up.
Not bad. Car's gripping up fairly nicely. Oh, as I overbrake, lock up. Hey, how do you know this has got the old tires? That's how. Give it one more lap, see if they come back, but I don't think they will. They locked up again. A lot less grip there. That was faster, wasn't it? Like everyone was in the race, they've gone to the race. Hope this car's gone to Aragon next. I have a new favorite track, especially for downforce cars. So I need to hitting the brake like it's a high downforce car, and it's not, it's a medium downforce car. And so whereas you can hammer the brake, this you gotta squeeze. At least from that assessment. I do like driving this car, even though I have issues with the old tire model and my driving style.
Watch your speed, they keep busting people. 10 away.
This one's not too bad. The downforce helps. Hey, BustaWrench. Hey, I'd race this. I'd race it here. It's not too bad, other than a couple corners. But I can drive around those issues. I want to see where it is next. I think it's before all going to Aragon. I think that could be fun. No Oscherleben. I'm eventually going to a track I don't have, Thruxton. But I just bought Aragon because of GT3 or IMSA, whatever said next week. Well, that's coming up. 5 and 5:30 in NASCAR. Kansas would be fun. If we can scare up some people to jump into Kansas. I think I did a race at Kansas with Lilac. Welcome to Kansas. .383 kilometers an hour so far is the fastest. Whoa. Oh, you know what's cool now? We never used to be able to test against or train against the AI because there wasn't any AI. Now there is. You can do an AI race. Good glare on the shield. Oh, it's 0.02 faster. Attempts good. How long till these cars get? The new tires. See what the tire temps are when we get in. Get out, get out, get out! Get in, get in, get in! Ba ba ba. Yeah, 70. Much warmer. Alright. I will be right back. Last lap was the fastest. Alright, so that's a 23,662. Kansas. Let's take the 13. Kansas. Sure. Yeah, I guess baseline it is, because it's not an oval car. Alright, let's get up to speed and then we'll deploy. What was the time? I forgot it already. Because we may have way too much everything for this. Unfortunately, it's not like a set of course where I can deploy wherever I want. Okay, so this is no deployment. Seems a little slow, right? I agree. And it is. We got up to ludicrous speed, wasn't it? Alright, this is build. Very fast. Boost, boost, boost. Until it gets down to a certain level and it stops boosting. Problem with ovals in these cars are that you have to regenerate the battery now. The Formula 1 cars can do it themselves. Good. GTP cars that are based on this.
That was a good line you had there.
Yep. As to the LMU cars, I don't think they can regenerate. I think braking would do it though. Alright, so this is build. It's pretty boring.
Good lap.
Alright, now we're on balanced. That's regenerating the battery. U73. Still not up to 300. And our best lap time is 31, not 26.
Good. Those are the lap times we need, man. Keep digging.
Alright, qual, let's go.
That's good, man. You made some progress that lap.
Doesn't
Keep it up.
feel very fast. Weak sauce. Not very exciting at all. Alright. Alright, low down force. Good. Does it just have a generic low? Of course it does. Alright. Let's see how draggy that was. Alright. MGU is set to balanced. Put on build while we get up to speed. No deploy was too slow. Build should take it down to 50%. Definitely feel faster. Nowhere near as fast as the Delara. That's probably scraping, which is not great for speed.
Good pace, bud. Going good.
Alright. Definitely a little bit of porpoising. Let's go for qual. $323. 330.
Good lap there.
A full second slower. 23.6 we did? 26.6. I think it was 23.6. This is like 27.3. So sure, it can do 200 mile an hour, but it doesn't feel very fast. Okay. Oh, see, the other problem is we're sticking cars that aren't meant to go on ovals on ovals. 27.3. Okay. We can do better than that. Let's put in the Acura. I'm curious. I don't know if it can beat 27.3. Need a whiteboard. Put these up on the whiteboard. Okay, we want low. We'll go with low downforce. Hopefully we won't spin, but you gotta remember the GTP tires. Revving it, but it ain't got no rev. Alright, and we're set to balanced. Put it to build while we get up to speed. Okay. Yeah, we'll leave it on build while we get some heat into the tires, because this has the new tires. I got a feeling the Ferrari's the fastest, but this is a good test. Chip Speedway might be better, but we started here, so why not? There's a wall. Okay, tires are getting there. I go to attack now, or not.
That was a nice lap, man. That was a nice one.
Oh, this has got the old rotary button.
Good lap. Good job.
Weeks. Yeah, I just got to do a rebinding. Yep. All right. Now we can do it. Alright, still got the cold tires to deal with here, boyo.
that was a good lap.
That's 2.5 seconds off the W13 in qual mode.
That's it. Those are the lap times we need, man. Keep digging. Good job, man. There you go.
That's a good second slower. $28.2. Last one, we'll do the Ferrari. Well, then I want to do Williams. Make the Williams the last one. I changed the wheels. Still rocking the reds from last season. A lot more wing on their low downforce. I hadn't changed the gearing, so that could have something to do with it too. And I didn't change the buttons. It's messed up.
good, man. That's what you've been searching for.
About the same time, got a 28.2. There you go. The only thing that can touch a Dallara so far is another Dallara. Yeah, the oh, the only thing that could catch it would be the IndyCar IR18. Try the Williams. Curious. I am curious. Low downforce. No overseeing the mirrors on this thing. Might have to change the gearing. I think we're going to run out. That's a wall. I think we might be dragging. But I don't know that we care enough to fix it. I feel like it's dragging when it gets to that upper edge of 7th. What else do we have that's in the 200-mile-an-hour club?
Really good lap right there. It's really good. I don't know what you did, but keep doing that.
There's a W12, but that would be ballpark what we're doing here. The IndyCar would probably beat it. $27.6. Oh, wrong button. I'll be back. But yeah, not considerably faster, not considerably slower. About the same as the W13. GTPs don't really have the oomph to sustain, at least the way they are currently set up, where the electrical power is additional, gives it more power. Yeah. Alright, we'll do one more. What do we want to test? I don't even know why we're testing this track. Probably just because the Delara IRO1 was there. And then we wanted to see how fast other cars compared to it. Caddy could be alright. The Indy car or the big NASCAR. I don't think anything else is really going to get W12. Nothing else is really going to go that fast. What about vintage? We got legacy that I can run because I'm running test. I don't even have the control set up for it. And the only thing there would be the Indy cars. Alright, let's take the... Oh, it's flat out. B flat out. Hit W12. The IR18 should be about as fast as the IR01, and the W12 should be about as fast as the W13. Yeah, because we were just running the low downforce. definitely has more rake in the car. Alright, we're set to balance. We're just going to leave it there and maybe put it to quali once we see what we got. I think I've messed the blend line. Give me all the power straight away. Oh, ow. Yeah, we're tweaking in line and everything else. 27.3 or whatever we got with the W13 is going to be fine. There we go. What did we learn? The Dallara IR01 is really fast and doesn't have to be nannied because it doesn't run any electronics. The Formula One cars are really fast. Not as fast and do require a lot more babying. Now, that's on this track. There are other tracks where the F1 cars have more downforce, so they're faster. Just the way it is. Just the way it is. Not a particularly exciting track. We'll do the caddy just to say we've done the caddy. That it should be around 28.2. 28.3. Same as the other two GTPs. Now I was thinking Milwaukee Mile could be a good race for these cars. You won't get the top speeds, but they will have to brake. And it's wide enough to get 2 wide. Maybe 3 or 4 wide. No appreciable banking. So while Motegi is a great idea, I don't think it's going to work. Doesn't mean we won't try it, though. Gotta try it. Get at least 5 guys together and try it. Or I'll just throw up a practice and see if we can generate some buzz. Or I'll just advertise and put up a prize. Alright, back in the land of having to care about cold tires. That should be on qual now.
Good lap, bud.
Like a second slower. Got what, 28.2 in the Ferrari. Thought we did about that in the Acura as well. Maybe it needs a minute to wind up, but it's about out of batteries, so come on. Come on. Not even in the 28s. Nope. Eddie is slow. But she does sound good. All right, who can we go and raid? We'll be back tomorrow, same time. Unless I get all saucy and slide in a Fallout stream tonight. All right, let's go see Chad. Uh-oh. Oh, he's practicing. That made me feel bad.
Right on. Separate green flag drops for each class would be nice. Yeah.